I hope the sound is okay. Let me know if not. As far as I can see from this side and from all the information I have, you should be hearing everything okie dokie. As I said, if not, let me know. We have had some issues with the driver standings, as Roy Seifert, who did not race on Red Bull Ring, lost his first position to Roman Ryadtsev. Ryadtsev has been kinda consistent in the top 5 until now, and therefore has been inching his way up to the first place overall. Luca D'Amelio 3rd, Sander van Leuven, who is also quite consistent, more or less, 4th, Thiago Monteiro 5th. Moving on, we have Krustalev on 6th, Suvik on 7th, Luis Lobo on 8th, Rui Santos on 9th, and Yaroslav Shelomanov on 10th. With regards to the team standings, we have Rook Racing still on first position, the team of Seifert and Walter, with Alpa Racing team only 5 points away from those, which is the team of Ryadtsev and Krustalev. Origin Racing with Lapa and Monteiro on 3rd, and Origin Racing but TD with Lobo and Ferreira on 4th, and Valle Esports on 5th. I would gather a bet that Alpa Racing team is gonna take over that first place after today. But in any case, Seifert is gonna be there today, which is good news. And we may see him doing good times and regaining his first position. We still have 5.5 minutes in qualifying, and in case this is the first time you watch this race or these kind of races, we will have 2 races, one 20 minutes, one 40 minutes with an obligatory pit stop where all tires have to be changed. The 40-minute race is gonna be held on the 40-minute race. The grid is gonna be as in qualifying. On the 20-minute race, the grid has for places 1 to 10 a reverse grid from qualifying. Well, for now on qualifying, there's not much going on for Seifert, but we still have 3 minutes to go.
Connected. Channel switch.
Alright, 1 minute and 20 left in qualifying. Unless Seifert does a flying lap, it's gonna be difficult for him to get a good place today. But we do know that he's a good driver. He's in pits, so I don't think he's gonna be establishing a new time. Who is not in pits is Ryatsev. Trying to get that first position as Krushtalev is only 9 what is it, hundredths of a second away. That's even less than a blink of an eye. I think a blink of an eye is 1. Bettered his time. He keeps behind Ryatsev. Looks as if this will be the end, but let's see. I mean, Roszak is on a good time. Skimming those track limits. A little bit of slide there. But then, oh, that was a little bit too much slide. I don't think he's gonna be doing a better time than the others. That was quite close to losing the to getting out of track limits. And wait, he's not yet done. Now, and he keeps his time as best. Who else? We have Shelomanov still out there trying to make his best time. He's the last one of the top 10 to try to improve. Oh, walk up there, corner, and he doesn't improve either. It's mean. Our starting order is going to be Krushtalev, Ryatsev, Roszak, Reinhardt. 2 Alpha Racing teams on first and second. Shelomanov, Sapochnikov, Paparinopoulos, Suvik in 5-8. Monteiro, Maple, Seifert, Serafim on 9th to 12th, Seifert on 11th, so he'll stay on 11th also in the first race. Zenkov, Ulilal, Lopez Garcia, Ockenhaug on 13 to 16. Juralev, Walter, Vesely, Ramos on 17th to 20th. And Dobriakov and Stepanenko on 28th and 22nd. This is gonna be the setup for the 40-minute race. As I said, the setup for the 20-minute race is on a reverse grid for places 1 to 10. Have a little bit of warm-up. Somebody trying to do the lawnmower. After that, about 2 minutes while the server sets itself up, and then the race is going to start for real. In case you are wondering, these races use the DRS system that the DTM used for a while. You have DRS for half of the laps, and you can use it anywhere you want. You don't need to be 1 second behind anybody or something. Rorschach has his first fan on the chat. Fans also gathering together on the chat. 1 minute of warm-up. A little bit of fiddling around with the server. And then first race, 20 minutes. is about to end.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
All right, the drivers are setting themselves up on the grid. Warm-up round. After that, again on the grid and a standing start, as was normal for DTM on that time. So, reverse grid for the first race. So we have Mapel, Monteiro, Suvic, Paparinopoulos, Sapochnikov, Shalomonov, Reinhardt, Roshak, Ryatsev and Krushtalev. Seifert being 11th, being kept out of that reverse grid. Maybe a little bit rusty. Missing last week's race. Are setting themselves up. It's gonna start real soon now. And green, 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 green. Good start for Maple. Potato also keeping quite near, going a little bit out and losing position. Oh, and we have some cars going the wrong way there. Ay, 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 ay. Who was that? Who was that? I don't see it. And R Factor 2 is being R Factor 2. Ah, it may have been Maple. Because I don't see him here. He is very low. So, we have Monteiro, Paparinopoulos, Suvik, Reinhardt, and Roshak. And I think Maple had some issue. Because I'm trying to find him. Maple, he's on 11th. Zaifat has climbed up to 8th. Getting some air. With Paparinopoulos and Suvik 1 second away from him. After the first lap, we have Monteiro, Paparinopoulos, Suvik, Reinhardt, Roshak, Shelomanov, Ryatsev, Zaifat, Serafim, and Khrushchev with Maple, who had the pole position on 11th. That will be one that the race control is going to be looking at after the race. Oh, Monteiro with some issues because he has lost almost half a second to Paparinopoulos. Maybe his setup is so that some places he gets away, although he's not getting that far away from Paparinopoulos yet. We have a good gaggle of cars on places 2 to 7 and parts even to 10. Wow. There is a lot going on here. Case, near or not, Paparinopoulos is not in front of Monteiro. Monteiro keeps the lead. Suvik giving Paparinopoulos enough breathing space so that he can concentrate on Monteiro. Zaifat keeping on 8th. And we're watching Reinhardt and Roshak battling for 4th position. As you can see, there is not much distance between these first, 7, 10 cars? Oh, Reinhardt's car going a little bit sideways there. Roshak gets ever so near. Is he gonna try to take... No. Not gonna try to take his position. As much as he went... Whoa! I don't know what Reinhardt was doing there. He may have had an issue with... whatever. His wheel? His car? Momentary lapse of concentration? Whatever it was. Lap 3, 15 minutes to go. Monteiro, Paparinopoulos, Suvik, Reinhard, Roszak. Places 1 to 5, but there's a lot going on. Paparinopoulos, who at the beginning had gained about 1 second, is now consistently half a second away. In parts not, but normally half a second away. That's not much. That's one time going too far out, and you're eaten alive. Juralev, DNFs, first DNF of the race. Oh, and Ryatsev taking the place from Shalomonov. I caught that too late. Seifert keeping on 8th position, by the way. There's a lot going on everywhere. I'm not sure if Suvik is not the fastest of those two. Monteiro and Paparinopoulos are keeping very near to each other. Jump there is a small scare. Reinhard, Roszak and Ryatsev are very near to each other, and I think Ryatsev is going for it. Will he be able to take the place? No, he isn't. Yet at least. He's keeping me. He's keeping me. We have 12 minutes to go. Monteiro, Paparinopoulos, Suvik, Reinhard, Roszak are the places 1 to 5, with Seifert still at 8th. Let's see what we have here. We have Krushtalev and Serafim for 9th. Good entry into that corner, but not a good exit. He's clearly making Seraphim nervous. Ryatsev, Roszak, of course those two are not gonna stop. Ryatsev is too near to Roszak to let go. And there we go, Ryatsev trying the inside, not making it. Oh, I think they touched a little bit. Some trading of paint. You know, like the football players exchange t-shirts, race drivers exchange paint. Meanwhile, at the front, Monteiro cannot take a breather, because Paparinopoulos is just near enough that any problem that Monteiro has, Paparinopoulos can pounce on it and get the first position. 10 minutes to go. We are past the halftime of this first race. Dobriakov is in pits, I suppose for repairs. The Ryadsev is too far away to retry getting on the inside, so let's move back to the front of the race. Oh, what happened to Seraphim? He's dropping down. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah! Had an issue and went sideways. Not a good idea. Maple on 10th. Let's go to the front where we have Monteiro and Paparinopoulos 0.3 of a second away from each other. Rorschach and Reinhardt. Also very near to each other, as you can see. Ryadsev is keeping those very honest. Oh, Ramos gets a penalty. As far as I can see, because of track limits. Balta trying to overtaking Maple on the outside if I saw it. Front. Oh, Monteiro will now. Oh, Monteiro loses the first position. Goes a little bit too wide. And Paparinopoulos, as I said, he was near enough, so he took that position as soon as Monteiro blinked. Oh, Monteiro wanted to go on the inside. Ah! Very, very near. Again, if Paparinopoulos blinks, Monteiro will take his position. Yeah, Paparinopoulos going on the inside, on the outside, just not letting Monteiro get a good position. And Monteiro does not go on the inside, but keeps on the outside. Did Reinhardt? He had a moment there, but man, his first positions are really, really, really battling. Seifert dropped to 9th, by the way. Paparinopoulos has gained a little bit of space. I dare showing Lopez Garcia and Sapochnikov for 15th. Walter and Ockenhaug for 10th. But at the front is where the action is, although Paparinopoulos is starting to get a little bit of space between him and Monteiro. 5 minutes to go in this first race. if things are calming on the front. Uhilal with a penalty. Oh, what do we have here? Oppa! Hockenhaug had a moment and loses his position. Reinhardt closely followed by Suvik. What is happening there? Monteiro has regained time. He's now less than half a second. Ever so near to Paparinopoulos. Keeping there. Uhilal serving his. Oh! Tato locking the brakes. Seraphim has DNF'd, as has Ockenhaug. Meanwhile, we're still watching Monteiro trying to get the better of Paparinopoulos, and Paparinopoulos seeing to it that doesn't happen. There's stuff happening. Reinhardt, Roshak, Ryatsev, Shelomanov, Khrushchev, they're all very near to the car in front of them. While Suvik has regained third position, he's keeping everyone at bay so that Paparinopoulos doesn't have to battle too much. So if I were Suvik, I would make life difficult for Monteiro. 1 minute 38. I gather when these two cross the line, it's gonna start the last lap of the race. Those are almost perfect racing. Ooh, Monteiro trying to get as near as possible. And we are for sure starting the last lap of this race. Monteiro and Paparinopoulos have been battling for almost all of the race. Tato going a little bit sideways, trying to get on the inside. Again, trying to get on the inside, but not being able to make it. He lost a little bit of time with those two maneuvers. Knows that this is the last lap. has to do something. On the other hand, maybe he'll think, second place is not bad. Oh! His car got a little bit squirrely. He got too far away, and Shalomonov has taken Ryadtsev place. Now, ha! But Shalomonov seems to have had an issue. Yes, yes. Oh, suppose on the braking after the overtake. But we are keeping here because this is the last corner of the race. Monteiro keeps behind Paparinopoulos, who most assuredly is gonna win the race. There we go. Paparinopoulos, Monteiro, Suvic, Rorschach, Reinhardt, Krustalev, Ryadtsev, Seifert on 8th, he who started on 11th, Shalomonov on 9th, and Walter on 10th. Where's my car floating? R Factor 2, what are you doing to us? This has been the first of 2 races of this evening. Really soon after a warm-up, we'll have the second race, 40 minutes, with one obligatory pit stop. Right, a warm-up of 5 minutes and then about 1.5 minutes to set up the server, and then we go on the second race. 40 minutes of DTM in Moscow. How did you like the first race? Bonkers, right? Right, 2.5 minutes of warm-up, which not many drivers are taking. And then we'll go to the race. Well, let's see what the second race brings. This first race brought an immense battle between Paparinopoulos and Monteiro. Of course, now we start as the drivers qualify. The start looks very much like that. Warm-up has finished. I have 1.5 minutes of setting up the server, then an introductory lap, and then the second race.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel.
Right. Based on qualifying, we have Krushalov, Ryadtsev, Roshak, Reinhardt, Shelomanov, Sapochnikov, Paparinopoulos, Suvik, Monteiro, and Maple. Monteiro only 2 places away from Paparinopoulos. Who knows what they are going to give us in this race? Drivers are starting to populate. Red. They don't have much time. They get on with it, or they're gonna be disqualified. seconds to go and we're still waiting. Effort is not on now. Okay. Go introductory lap, but there's somebody missing. Who is missing? Either R Factor 2 is toying with me, or there is one driver missing on the grid. Has it gone darker? Is it gonna start raining? That would be interesting. Alright. Race 2 is going to start quite... There is one empty space, for sure. One. And the second race starts. Ooh, not a good start for Shalomanov. Let's go to the top. Ryatsev, Krushtalev, Reinhardt. Oh, already one car going out. Let's keep on top. Ryatsev with a good start. Krushtalev and Reinhardt to each other. Ryatsev already 1 second away from the others. Of course, I suppose. Like Krushtalev. Leifert already on 9th position. Monteiro on 8th, Paparinopoulos on 5th, in case you're wondering. First lap of the race going to be ending soon. And it's done though. Zenkov on 10th. Zenkov on 11th. Once again, Ryatsev, Krushtalev, Reinhardt, Roshak, Paparinopoulos, Shelomanov, Suvik, Monteiro, Seifert and Valta are places 1 to 10. Reinhardt wants to get in front of Krushtalev, doing everything he can. Closely followed by Roshak. bit squirrely there. Riadzev already 2 seconds away from second place. We have here Shelomanov and Paparinopoulos for 5th. Roszak and Reinhardt for 3rd. Seifert and Monteiro for 8th. Couldn't put a sheet of paper between those at the moment. Yikes. That's amazing. Very good penalty. Juralev and Uhilal for 14th. The grid is spacing itself a little bit more than it did in the first race. Wanting to get that 7th position from Suvik, closely followed by Seifert. As you can see by the way that the cars sometimes go sideways, they are at the max of stability of their cars. Roszak against Reinhardt. All in all, a high level of racing. We can see here on the ASRC. So we're seeing moments here and there. We have Seifert against Monteiro, for example. This race is more calm. Oh, Monteiro going quite sideways, locking the tires. That's a good opportunity for Seifert. Oy, who himself goes sideways. Yeah, can happen. Zenkov and Maple battle. Oh! I think Zenkov went out by himself, or it was never. At least I didn't see Maple doing anything wrong. That was strange. Parinopoulos battling against Shelomanov, trying to keep that 5th position. At the front, Riadzev is about 2 seconds away from his teammate Rushtanov. and Monteiro. Ah! And Seifert. No. It looked for a minute as if Seifert had more top speed, but if he had, he could not use it. Dobriakov has DNF'd. And Seifert! Taking the car to the limit, losing time because of that. It is very difficult to find that very, very small line. Seifert trying to get on the outside. Is the inside for the next corner. Clean, clean. Will he be able to overtake? Not yet, not yet. Outside. Loses. Oh! Loses the car. And hits Monteiro. Oh, bother. That was such a good racing. And Monteiro DNFs. Monteiro has DNF'd. Seifert down to 15th. And in defense of Seifert, he lost control of his cars. The reason he hit Monteiro was because he could not keep his car under control. Of course, he shouldn't, but it happened. What do we have here? Uhilal against Shuralev for 12. "30 minutes to go. We already have 2 DNFs. And Seifert is in pits, we suppose repairing. Porinopoulos against Roshak and Shelomanov. Roshak is in front of him, Shelomanov behind him. Ooh, Seifert still in pits, still repairing. Here he's gonna DNF. So the nearest race we have is Paparinopoulos against Roshak. No, though we have Shuralev against Uhilal for 12. And again, Roshak and Paparinopoulos very near to each other, as you can see. This goes on the inside, but cannot commit soon enough. Any danger to Roshak. Oh, we haven't seen much of them. Seraphim and Maple. Maple trying to get a 9th position from Seraphim. Move back to Paparinopoulos against Roshak. Behind them, Shalomonov. Let's see how the cars are driven to the limit. Fantastic to watch. Maple has to battle Ockenhaug, or maybe he's just letting Ockenhaug get in front of him. They are both on the same team. For now, this is the hottest place of the race. Roshak, Paparinopoulos and Shalomonov. Roshak out of nowhere there. Paparinopoulos now tries to get on the inside. No, he thinks better. Still, this battle is hot. With Paparinopoulos trying all different ways to get in front. Oh, Zyphad, DNFs. I get the Paparinopoulos going on the inside, thinking better of it, but I get the impression that Paparinopoulos is just slightly faster. He just cannot find a way around Roshak. Let's not forget, Shalomonov is still behind those two. Ryadtsev is 3 seconds away from Krustalev, and Krustalev is 6 seconds away from Reinhardt, who goes into pits to get new tires, as we are about at the middle of the route. Tuvik also into pits. Juralev gets a penalty, we suppose, for track limits. We are keeping with this very, very hot battle. It's kind of a three-way battle. Of course, things are gonna be changing a little bit when these drivers go into pits. We suppose it's gonna be soon. Ramos now into pits too. And Roshak into pits. Renopoulos keeps outside. Krustalev also in pits. How does Cody call it? The pit shuffle? Pit stop shuffle. Serafim Maple in pits. We are at the halfway point. Uhilal, Juralev in pits. Walter in pits. Remember, this 40-minute race has one obligatory pit stop. The positions we are seeing now are not 100%. Some of the drivers have been in pits, some haven't. And Papadopoulos keeps out while Shelomanov goes into pits. Ockenhaug against Walter, but I think Ockenhaug is gonna go into pits exactly. Marinopoulos now on the first position, but he hasn't been in pits. Oh! That was something very strange that our factory did there. Also into pits, as was to be expected, around the middle of the race, all drivers going for new tires. Wait, looks like I think Paparinopoulos needs new tires soon. Seemingly not this. Krustalev are new to each other. Reinhardt far. I'd say this is the real top of it. Rorschach, you best. R Factor 2 being R Factor 2. Seraphim is not in pits. Restart the tower. Okay. So overlay. Rorschach and Reinhardt. Rorschach's car going a little bit squirrely. Marinopoulos still at the top, but losing time to Ryadtsev very strongly. Now Paparinopoulos into pits. Ryadtsev regains at the first position as was to be expected. I think Paparinopoulos is going to pits. Oh! Moment it looked as if Reinhardt taking Rorschach's position, but you not yet. Zenkov and Maple are at it. Still, again. Paparinopoulos going so late into pits did not help him at all. He's now at 6th position, far, far away from Shalom. And Maple, oh, a little bit of paint trading. I think Maple is gonna get the better of this. Oh, but he goes white and Zenkov regains his position. Something that we see happening often. At the front, things are calm with Ryadtsev almost 3 seconds away from Krustalev, Rorschach 5 seconds away, Reinhardt 2 seconds away, Shalomonov also quite away, Paparinopoulos also. The only thing that could get hot is Walter against Suvik for 7th. And of course, Zenkov against Maple for 10th. Zenkov using all legal tricks, keeping front. Ooh, a little bit hard on the curb. Oh! Ockenhaug. Oh! That was not nice. Ockenhaug just went through Zuralev, I would say. Well, these two, while battling, are keeping it clean. Hugging the inside line as much as he can, just so that Maple doesn't get it. Correctly, or not, I think he had a moment there. Maple against Zenkov. Funny how time passes when you're having fun. Only 10 minutes remaining of these 40-minute race. We are keeping with Zenkov against Maple. So other things are cooking around here. For example, Walter against Suvik for 7th. Shalomonov against Reinhardt for 4th. No, Shalomonov trying to get the short lines. We're keeping here, even if there are a couple of battles further down the grid, because these two are very near to each other and anything could happen. One of going for the inside, almost locked the brakes, but it doesn't get as good an exit as Reinhardt. And it's gonna Reinhardt retake. Oh! Oh! The Lomonov went wide and he joined quite hard. I suppose forcing Reinhardt to go. This battle here has helped Paparinopoulos get in Nero. Uhilal is very close to Maple. We're keeping an eye on all the shenanigans going on here. For example, Walter against Suvik. At the front, Ryatsev uncontested, 5 seconds away from Krushtalev. Papadopoulos is trying to make Reinhardt's race and live difficult. On the inside, not being able to. Yet. Oh, Reinhardt got a penalty for the track limits, I suppose. That's got a sting. Races here, all the battles, I mean. Maple gets a penalty, I suppose, for track limits. Five minutes to go on this race, and we have Ryatsev uncontested on first, Krushtalev on second, Roshak on third, Shalomonov on fourth, and Papadopoulos on fifth. But Walter and Reinhardt battling. Uhilal and Zenkov also battling of losing the position to Uhilal. Not getting too far. Oh, and he hits Uhilal. Nothing happened. Maple going into pits. Ah, well, yeah, serving the... Oh! Uhilal getting squirrely. Maple served his penalty. Moving to fourth because Papadopoulos is very, very near to Shalomonov. So near, in fact, that he takes fourth position. As far as I can see, makes it stick. Reinhardt and Walter for sixth. Oh! I think Reinhardt got a little bit squirrely by himself, then got tapped by by Walter, and that's why he lost the position. So I'd say that's a race incident, but Two and a half minutes to go. Things have calmed mostly. Hockenhawk and Judalev for 13th. Oh, Ockenhawk and Lopez Garcia go wide, very wide. Udalev wanted to profit from that. I saw that coming. Ramos gets a penalty. Only 1 minute to go. Ryatsev crosses the line. It's gonna be the last lap of the race. And the time is off. So Ryatsev wins this race. Ryatsev on first. Roshalev on second, Roshak on third, Paparinopoulos fourth, Shelomanov DNFs? What? Why is Shelomanov being shown as DNF? What happened there? Valta on fifth, Suvik on sixth, Reinhardt on seventh, Shelomanov as DNF on eighth? I don't understand. Losing positions? That's very strange. I suppose that's something that race control is gonna have to look also. Alright, this has been the fourth race of the ASRC T5 series. Next week, you're gonna see us in my favorite track, that is Norrisring, which is in the middle of Nuremberg for those who don't speak German. Same place, same space, and until then, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium. Bye!